Hi guys, welcome to your social studies portion of the bundle of your e-learning day. You should have completed by now your language arts portion, which included the science, and finished your math as well. So this is the last major part you need to get finished. You need to spend up to 5 hours. If you get this part done early, I have some other options below that you can work on, but I'm hoping you can get this done in your time frame as well. So here we are in the getting ready for the American Revolution. We are in April of 1775. And remember important dates. I've told you before that we need to know 1776. That's when the Declaration of Independence was signed. So this is about 1 year before. We're ready for the American Revolution to begin. You may remember from history, and we'll read about this coming up next week, about Paul Revere and his famous ride saying, "The British are coming, the British are coming." Well, that was on around midnight of April 18th. Now we're on April 19th. April 19th is when the shot heard around the world happened, with the Battle of Lexington followed by the Battle of Concord. This is where we officially, we can't say officially, but this is where the fighting started for the American Revolution. The actual war began here. We've been looking at events that have led up to the war, led up to this point. And that's kind of what I want you to do today. I want you to reflect back on how did we get to this point? How did we get to the point where the colonists wanted to revolt, wanted to rebel against Britain? So today is going to be kind of a summary lesson, also a cause and effect lesson. What caused this to happen? It didn't just happen overnight. It didn't just happen with an isolated group of individuals. There's been conflict and grumbling happening for a while. So what I want you to do, I want you in your social studies book to look back at lessons 1 and lesson 2, what we've read about. Lesson 1, remember about trouble over taxes. Lesson 2, over the colonists rebel. So the rebellions have started, but this is where the actual fighting and battles really begin. But I want you to go beyond just your textbook for this. There's a really good brain pop about the causes of the American Revolution. There are lots of websites that are very student-friendly that can help you find some of these major events that led to the American Revolution. So what I would like from you is for you to make a Popplet. So on your iPad, I want you to go to Popplet, and I want you to come up with 5 events, 5 things that you think really helped cause the American Revolution. Now, everybody's Popplet's going to look different. There might be some similar ones that we see on some of the different Popplets, like the Boston Massacre might be a common one. So when you're on Popplet, you know, we're going to just make 5 events. And I do want these to be sequential, so I do want you to know the date. I'm not wanting that you have to have memorized, but it would be good to put the date on there. If it happened over, you know, if it wasn't just a one-day thing, you can put a time estimate on there, like 1774 or things like that. So if we were to put in the American Revolution into this bubble, not American Revolution, the Boston Massacre, and that's not a date that I have memorized, so I would need to look that up. So I'm just going to put in Boston Massacre, March 5th, 1770. The great thing about Popplet is I don't have to do them in order. And then to make it much better, let's go ahead and find a picture for this. Okay, so I'm just going to real quick do a Google search. I'm actually just going and now this Boston Massacre, based on if I'm looking at it from the British side or the colonist side, is going to look really different because the colonists, you know, are biased towards their cause. Here's the famous picture of the Boston Massacre. It'd be great for me to get this one. Famous for the colonists, not for the loyalists. Colonists like this a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to add this to save this to my images. Save image. Then I go back to Popplet. Click on images, open library. Oh, I got to give permission. Okay, well, you can see how to do it. We go to the library, we open it up, we stick it on there, and there's one of my 5 things that caused the American Revolution. Okay, the effect was the American Revolution. So what were some of the causes? All right, have fun with this assignment and get that done, and we'll look at it next week. All right, see ya.